you just treat people well,
For sure.
just like genuinely try to build a relationship with them and help them out from like a media standpoint, you're going to go so far. Like that one person can turn into 5 people. From a filmmaking perspective, if you're trying to be successful from it, if you're extremely passionate about it and you want to monetize, step one is just like building that portfolio. Small little things, whether it's you spend 5 minutes on lessons you're filming per day, right? You clean your dishes as soon as you like just little things like that add up, and that's what creates the discipline.
Sometime I'm going over here, sometime and my honey come back.
I love doing Guinness.
Have you had a Guinness before?
I've had a Guinness before.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta split the G.
But never
with
never
this, or where's the G? The G is here. You'll be absolutely messed up. Guys, in Ireland we say sláinte, which is good health.
Alright.
So
again?
I love that.
So sláinte, welcome to Saturdays, welcome to the podcast. Luke, I am so excited to get
We're
to
stoked to be here, bro.
and have a Guinness. This is my first Guinness in Costa Rica.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a special night.
Let's go.
Not bad. Not
Solid.
not bad at all.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I love the mic.
It's
It
dark.
tastes, yeah, I would say it tastes a little stronger than like the OG Guinness. No, it's pretty good though.
Guinness connoisseurs over here. I love it. The sommeliers. Will we order before we kickstart with the podcast?
Yeah.
Get some
let's
food.
do it.
Food will probably come in halfway through.
Yeah.
Felipe, could we make an order?
Yeah.
It's yummy.
Really
What
good.
you guys are getting the?
The red chicken.
We're chicken.
Two of
Those
those.
for chicken?
I was gonna get the re-chicken, but to mix it up, I'm thinking the lobster roll. Let's do the lobster roll. Thank you, Felipe. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, welcome to Saturdays.
We're happy to be here, bro.
I am so happy to be here. Saturday night in Santa Teresa. We met Lucas. How did we meet? How many hours ago did we meet?
10 hours ago?
10
at
hours?
Somos. You saw my watch, and then I saw yours. And the rest was history.
So what was the pickup line though?
I was like, nice watch. It would look better on me. No. No, I saw Lucas's watch and I was like, very, very cool. And you asked, could you sit down as well where I was working, which I actually thought was very polite. And you got me, Lucas, in a moment where I was like super passionate about the podcast, and we were like putting an episode out today and we started to look at the numbers, and then you were a great listener and you were asking lots of questions, and then I asked what you did. And then I was like, oh shit, we need to be chatting to both Lucas and Luke about their story, about their journey, and like what you guys do. And I would love to know what you guys do. How do you know each other? Let's start there.
You want to do an intro?
Yeah. I mean, to bounce off what you were saying, I think like the coolest thing about Santa Teresa is like you can meet anyone in the creative industry,
100%.
and there's things that translate between those industries that are applicable.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're looking for those things, then you can actually attract them and
Definitely.
be able to like actually learn from them.
Oh man.
Yeah. Our host actually was saying that yesterday. We got into a
Ask the
really
Guinness mic there. Yeah.
amazing conversation with our host. He's like a really spiritual person.
Okay.
But he was just saying, if you have good vibes and good energy,
Yeah.
you'll attract those types of people, you know. And I feel like in
Absolutely.
Santa Teresa, those people are just absolutely everywhere. And to what Lucas was saying, in the creative field, no matter like what niche you're in, everybody has a very similar mindset here, which is beautiful.
Like
you know?
I get that energy off you guys, but like, how did like what do you do? Like, what is your like what's your business, if you even want to call it that? Like, what's your passion right now?
Yeah, so I guess I'll start with me. I grew up in Park City, Utah, just a beautiful ski town. And long story short, I started filmmaking about 7 years ago now.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say. It feels like it was just yesterday. Yeah, when I picked up a camera. But I was just so fortunate to have grown up in such an amazing town, and I really just wanted to show the beauty of it, like, to the rest of the world. And I really loved, you know, filming my friends ski and skate and stuff like that. Like, it was just true passion. And then Like right when COVID hit, I was super isolated. Like my mom was extremely strict with my quarantine.
Okay.
Like she just held me in my room. But like through that, the isolation and COVID,
Yeah.
I just became hyper focused on like filmmaking.
Okay.
And I was just like complete obsession. Like I was watching YouTube videos every single day of like how to use a camera, how to shoot cinematic videos, how to edit. And I just became completely obsessed with it. And yeah, just like really started posting on social media and was able to grow a good following throughout COVID, and that just like completely boosted my career. So like the past 7 years, I went from a freelance filmmaker, had the opportunity to just work with some like amazing companies
For sure.
and amazing individuals, and Lucas and I met 4 years ago now.
Okay.
And 5 through Instagram.
Through Instagram you met?
Instagram DMs.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah. So
Usually for romance, not for business, but
yeah.
you can do that. Okay, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So like we met. He moved out to Salt Lake City, Utah.
Wow. Okay, hang on. So you're chatting on Instagram DMs. Did you, like Lucas? Did you have that same like passion and following? Like were you doing similar things to Luke?
Same passion, not the same following.
Okay.
So I grew up in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Very, very small town, just farmland. And everyone kind of grew up to do like a lot of the same things. You know, you stay in your hometown, you get a job,
Yeah.
you raise your family there,
For sure.
and you kind of go with the flow, which is a good thing. It was like very beautiful living there and very
Okay.
peaceful. But after like seeing creators online, I'm like, what you can do within this life, I was like, I want to work a little bit harder. I want to be creative at the end of the
Okay.
day, and out there, it wasn't the correct environment to be able to do that. So that's why when I was on a road trip, I reached out to Luke. I was like, hey, like, where's some good spots around Park City, which is where he was living at the time when he was like growing up.
Yeah.
At his parents' crib. And we became friends through that. They started like shooting some stuff together out in Salt Lake.
What are you shooting in those early days? Like what does content look like to you then?
Dude, we were so, what we say in the US is we say geek.
Yeah.
You know what geek means?
100%. Yeah.
It's like you're just so like stoked and excited about something.
Yeah.
So we were like, the town that I grew up in, I didn't have many friends that were filmmakers.
Okay.
Lucas didn't either.
Yeah.
So since like once he DM'd me, I was like, dude, this is another person that likes filmmaking.
Awesome.
And we were both just like locked in from there. Like we would hop on FaceTime calls with each other all the time.
That's
just chat
beautiful.
about, honestly nerd over
Yeah.
about filmmaking and stuff. But the stuff that we would shoot, we would just go to like a pretty place and just film sequences basically. Just us like in front of the sunset, throwing our
Guys, that's
arms
great.
up, just a bunch of like random stuff. It wasn't
Yeah.
planned, it was just like pure passion, you know? And from there, I think that Lucas just honestly fell in love with, I mean, and you tell him, well, why did you move out to Salt Lake City?
Yeah, I think when I was first getting into the creative industry,
Yeah.
Luke was a big inspiration for me. Sam Colder, a few other creators that I was watching very heavily, learning from,
Okay.
understanding and applying that to my own craft. So when we became friends so naturally,
Yeah.
you know, started coming out there, shooting more, you know, learning from someone that was better than me.
Yeah.
And it really just led to a point where it was like, I just love the mountains. I love being in just a scenic, peaceful place where you can go and create beautiful content. And I mean, that was like the seed that was planted. We moved out of Salt Lake like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Is that where you guys are based now, or where's home for you right now? With
So home right now is in Los Angeles.
okay, LA. Okay.
LA, yeah.
Wow.
So like, long story short, 3 years ago he moved out. We still were doing our own freelance
Yeah.
filmmaking to just make money. And then about a year and a half ago, we got super tired of doing everything ourselves. You know, like from trying to find the client, to the pre-production, to the filming, the editing, like everything. We were doing everything for the past like 5 years.
You're hustling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to a point where we just wanted to create more meaningful and more meaningful productions.
Okay.
So we were like, let's just team up, like start a production company, and from there, like it's been insane. The fact that we're best friends and we're business partners, which is like
That's class,
an
guys.
extremely hard thing to do. People always say like, don't go into business with your friend, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially your
it
best
is
friend.
best friend. It's like it's
Because
really rare, but I mean, I'm just super grateful to have him there. Like we never have any altercations, any fights. It's just
How long have you been like in business? Like kind of like when you began the production company, how many years are we talking now? Because COVID was quite recently, so
How long have we been friends?
not well friends and like what you were like, okay, bro, we're gonna start a company together.
I think it was about 1.5 years ago.
Wow,
I think.
holy shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
So a little bit more fresh.
Yeah.
And then pretty much right after we started our production company, we got to do Nike, which was like a good first like taste in our mouth.
Yeah, that's insane. So you're because like again, you're 1.5 years in business, and like how did you end up working with like a company like Nike? How did you land because like people are gonna like click on your Instagrams as they're listening to you right now, and they're gonna see these huge brands. And like, why are you how are you so successful after 18 months?
So to add into this, I think
Sure.
that this is one of the most important things that you can do when
Yeah.
you're honestly either an entrepreneur, whether you're a filmmaker, you're just following your passion and you're trying to monetize off of it. How we landed Nike was through our friends that own a production company.
Okay.
That like landed Nike.
Yeah.
So
Are you in LA at this point, Luke? Or are
no.
You, okay.
So we're in Utah.
You're in Utah.
Um,
Okay.
But honestly, the way that we're allowed to land it is networking and word of mouth is the best form of outreach, to
For
be
sure.
honest. Like you can go on your computer and send a bunch of emails, but at the end of the day, if you have like a human in-person connection with somebody,
Yeah.
those relationships go way longer and way further. Like we've never done outreach for our business. It's always just, we have a client, we treat them like they're our baby, you know? We try to just over-deliver content, like
Okay.
really treat them well. And that one person can turn into like 10 people, but that's kind of what happened with the Nike thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
guys.
it'll come really naturally. You know?
Yeah.
Like I heard one of my friends last year that we worked with for a good amount of time.
Yeah.
He said at the end of your life, who do you want around you and are you building toward that now? And it's like if you're not working with those people in business, you won't be with those people at the end of life because
No way.
that's not the people you went like into the trenches with to actually
Absolutely.
hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, that's really cool. I can feel the friendship of you, and I love the fact that you said you were like geeks and geeking out. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen. There's one of my favorite clips. It's the band MGMT.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they've got
yeah.
like that scene, and it's like enjoy yourself. I think that's the title of the song.
Yeah, where it's like,
And they're in college. Have you seen them? And they're in college, and they're on the college campus, and it's like there's like 20 people around them, and the two lads, they could have been in front of 20,000 people, they're in front of 20, and they are just geeking out on music, and it's like I just think it's that is art. Like like we are following our passions that way. And then that video is really clever because it moves straight to them playing at Glastonbury over in the UK, and they have got 20,000 people there, and they're still the exact same. So I feel that from you.
And it's like a testament to like staying true to like the values you set as a company, as a person, or even in relationships. You know?
100%.
It's like that's what makes you unique.
It's the only thing that makes you like people see that like you've got to, your weirdness is your talent. Like it makes you your weirdness makes you wonderful.
Yeah.
But sorry, we're gonna take a quick halftime break because I see our food is just lining up here. Felipe, I'm gonna grab that. You got it? You coming in? You wanna come into the pod? Absolutely.
Yes.
Is that our food?
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you, my man.
Dude, these Guinness.
This is good.
They're very good.
This-
Did you try this?
No, I gotta try it.
Oh,
Hold on a
yeah,
second.
yeah.
So what I'm drinking here is the, I never had this. This is the Foreign Extra. This is what they sell tourists, not in Ireland. Here again. I got the lobster.
And red chicken for you guys.
I love it. Thank
This
you.
looks
That was.
insane.
We should like it, man.
Thank you.
What are
bro.
the chips?
Yes.
Are these like
Chips are some yuca that is similar to potato. And some banana.
Oh yeah.
There are some chips.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bro. Would you like me to sit there, this way?
This is perfect. I've got a little unit here of food. This is, life is good right now. Thank you so much, my mom.
Man, those chips are good.
Yeah.
Felipe, do you want to try, have you ever tried a Guinness? So, Guinness is the most Irish drink there's ever been. Have you ever tried a Guinness before?
Yes, but not that one.
Would you like to try it?
For sure.
Absolutely, there we go. I'm going to move the camera. I hope this doesn't upset the flow. There we go. Or the slancha. Amazing. It's good.
Quite good.
The only place in Santa Teresa they sell is super economical.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like
It's nice,
much
isn't it?
more. I don't know how to say it in English, but it becomes like much more flavor.
Flavor,
It's not
yeah.
Flavor the word, but
Bit of character. Cheers.
Salud.
Slancha, as we say.
great.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having us here, by the way. Straight out Rico's. So let's.
This looks good.
How about you? I love that. I hope you don't mind we eat while we talk. Is that okay, lads?
Yeah.
You're trying some of my lobster roll in a bit. Because you're all about the chicken over there.
Oh, these are. It's banana.
It's banana.
It's
and
banana.
potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, banana chips.
We are. They love them here.
Bro, the banana chips are crazy. That was a good idea picking this spot.
Food is great. The guys are great who own the place. They're like, they work there all the time. They do really clever content. So much so that like I'd be talking to Costa Ricans. And they're like, oh yeah, I was like, I'm going down to Ricky's after this. And like, oh, not Ricky's, that's the owner, but Rico's. I'm like, of course we know Rico's. So they do a load of like funny viral content. And they're hard workers, they're sound guys that put all their money into starting this place. And it's it is packed every Friday here.
Yeah, yeah.
And Postmates as well.
We gotta check out their content.
Oh, for
Honestly,
sure.
speaking of viral content, Lucas's story is pretty crazy of his growth through on social media. How quick it happened.
Dude, because yeah, exactly. Because wow, this is why it's grown.
This is fire.
Food is good, isn't it?
Yeah, how
You killed it. This is very good.
Good. Thank you very much, team.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
because how fast did you grow?
Yeah.
To
Because you have a huge following out of it.
like how fast did you get like 100 or 200 or whatever?
Yeah, so like I was saying, moved out to Salt Lake with Luke.
Mm.
We lived in like this small little house with one of his friends originally.
Okay.
Then I became friends with him when we were in this trio. We lived in this small little house in Salt Lake, had an ice bath in the back, super chill.
Awesome.
So we were just kind of like living out there, looking for work. We were freelancing. And he was really cooking on social media. He would go through these really big hits
Mm.
where he would, find these really strong rhythms.
Okay.
And it honestly inspired me a lot. I was like, how do I do something that's not only in tune with myself,
Yeah.
but that can like pour into others and like inspire others. So I started just like banking content, like shooting content, like putting them on hard drives, understanding where that content was,
Yeah.
what it was.
Okay.
So I could go and pretty much start cranking reels, making mini stories every single
Reels
day.
on Instagram
Yes.
for the people who are as non-technical as me out there. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reels on Instagram,
Mm.
for TikTok too.
Mm.
So I made a TikTok or / reel
Yeah.
every single day for probably like 4 or 5 months.
Every single day, 4 or 5 months.
He would cook. We would be on vacation, like we went to Mexico, and we're like, yo, dude, let's just enjoy it. Like we're out here on the beach right now, let's just chill. He's like, no. He's like in the house just cranking edits. Like he was insane.
Dude, what are you like? So what are you editing in Mexico then? Like, what is that content?
So it was all like there was like the motivational niche got like very hot for a second. Like the motivational niche was really out there, but I saw it as an opportunity to not like follow that trend, but like speak my own message, which was to like not only inspire others, but to bring like Christianity into my content.
Okay.
So
Amazing, man.
I took a multifaceted approach, doing different stories. I had one video pop off. It was like me running in Salt Lake City, like around the Capitol, and it hit like 600,000 views in like 2 or 3 days. I was like, okay. Posted the next one, 1 million views.
No way.
Then kind of like fell off for a little bit, like maybe a few days. I posted every single day.
Okay.
Didn't do as well. And then I had 1 million. And I had 3 million.
Holy shit.
And I had 10 million. And then it was like this like momentum that just continued to flow.
Dude.
So that went for like a few months. And I went from like 5,000 followers to like averaging like a growth of like 10 to 20,000 followers per week. So I would literally jump from like 10K followers to like 250,000 followers in like 2.5 months. And it was just like bang, 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 like every week, like 10, 20K, 30K more followers.
So I have 2 questions on that. One that is like jumping out instantly. What does that do to your life or your head? Like that level of audience so quickly.
It doesn't even feel real.
Yeah, I think it's like a very like third person experience. It's like, what and why is this happening to me? But if you treat it and tend it in the right way, stay humble. I think that's where you can continue to, flow on the same wavelength of where you started at. And it kind of goes back to the values. Conversation we were having before. If you stick to your values, I feel like that's where me and Luke stayed super strong with the experience of just building the business. Was just like, where do your values lie, and how does that line up with every experience or decision you make?
I totally agree. Like, out of interest, like, what are your values? Because you've mentioned values like a couple of times now together. I'd love to know.
Yeah, I think it's to, like I said, like for us, it's to like share like the message of God with others and to inspire people to go and create themselves, to like lift up others and just speak out of the kindness of their heart. Like that was it for us, just making like valuable messages that made sense to us that day, that week, that spoke to us in that point of our lives. And we were just recycling the footage, but speaking a message that was on our heart that day, that week.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
speaking from the heart.
Yeah, exactly that. It's like your heart posture, it's your heart pulse. I think that's where we've created a lot from. And that's why it's worked for us, because it's not something that's like projected or something that's just like manufactured. It's something that was like genuinely within us. And that's why it worked,
So this is like a question for both of you. There's going to be lots of Luke and Lucas's out there, right?
100%.
And they want to start out. They love film as much as you. Like, if you had to go back and start all over again, like, what would be the advice that you would give Luke and Lucas maybe 18 months ago, 2 years ago?
That's a really good question.
Thank you. It's the Guinness album.
One of the biggest things that helped me was from a filmmaking perspective. If you're trying to be successful from it, if you're extremely passionate about it and you want to monetize, I mean, step one is just building a portfolio. That's the most important thing. Right? Because the first 2 years that I was into filmmaking, 2 or 3 years, I didn't make any money. It was all passion. I would film my high school football team, I would go up to local businesses, like walk up and down Main Street, go to local cafes and ask them to shoot like a free video of them making like a latte or something, because I just wanted the experience of working with people.
Yeah, you're testing, yeah.
So step one is just like building that portfolio. Once you build that portfolio, the amount that you learn throughout that is insane. Like you just progress so quickly.
Yeah.
So build the portfolio first, and then you can use that portfolio obviously to go and pitch.
Absolutely.
But a lot of it is just word of mouth. Like really, like the camera for me, what I like to say is it's been like my VIP ticket to life.
100%.
You know, the camera has introduced me to people that I never would have imagined I'd ever meet, or places I'd ever go in my life. Like simply going out in public and carrying a camera around, or just asking people if I can like shoot them, asking businesses.
Yeah.
If you just treat people well, you
For
just
sure.
like genuinely try to build a relationship with them and help them out from like a media standpoint.
Yeah.
You're going to go so far. Like
Okay.
that one person can turn into 5 people. One of the clients that I still work with to this day, I worked with her like 5 years ago. And it was like I completely did it for free.
Okay.
It was just like building that relationship with her for a long period of time. She's handed us like she's introduced us to several other clients, like just from that one person. So my biggest tip is just treat people, just try to provide them as much value as you possibly can. Like shoot free media.
Yeah.
First.
Shoot free media.
Shoot
Okay.
free media.
Okay.
Bring your camera around, talk to people. And then honestly, social media is what like really started my career. It's like what really allowed me to start monetizing off of it. Because in 2020, I remember, this is actually a funny story. When I was 16 or 17 years old,
Yeah.
I did a job interview. And I went into this shop, it's called Volca, in my like town that I was growing up in, because I wasn't like making any money. So I went to this job interview, and I ended up getting the job. But the same day that I got accepted for the job, I made like $150 from like a photo shoot that I did. It was like senior portraits. And immediately I was like,
you took senior portraits.
Senior portraits. Oh, dude, I was hustling when I was younger.
Look at all the big life. Did you do prom?
Anything. Shoot it? I never shot prom.
Okay.
No. I've done like bar mitzvahs, like weddings, real estate,
Got it wrapped up.
stuff, everything.
Yeah.
But it's like I made that $150. It was like, this can happen.
Yeah.
Like I can make money from this thing.
I love that.
Too. So like I did take the job and I just like stuck with it. And then through the isolation and COVID, I just became obsessed. I started posting on social media every single day and was able to just grow my following. Like I had a few videos that went viral, and then within a month I grew on TikTok to like 150K. Or no, not 150K, 100K.
Yeah.
Next month I grew from 100K to 150K.
That is crazy, guys.
But that honestly, like, that changed my life completely. I had people flooding my emails, brands, and it actually allowed me to monetize and, you know, make a career off of it.
Yeah.
So.
Lucas, what about you? Your pre-meeting. You haven't flown out yet for you guys to team up. Like, what would you say to a person like that, Lucas? Like that kind of Lucas today?
Yeah, I think a similar experience to Luke. It's like get your hands on as much experience as you want to do.
Like it.
Not that you can get, but that like genuinely seems interesting to you.
Okay.
Because I mean, that's where you find the passion. Because within those projects that you're like, I can genuinely see like a vision within this.
Yeah.
And I can take steps towards actually actualizing this vision. I'll make some money or I won't, but it creates the type of inspiration that will take you to that next step. And that's what it did for me, you know? Like Luke was already at that next step. He already had taken those clients and worked with them. And I was doing that right when I met him. So it was like, okay, it's time to take that next step. Like, let's go.
Were you ever scared?
I mean, yeah, we were living at our parents' house.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you have a sense of security that you're then stepping away from.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's definitely a little bit freaky, especially when we moved into a spot in Salt Lake City together. Like,
Okay.
I moved out from my hometown for the first time ever
Wow.
and did not have any network of clients except Luke. Like, that was it. Like, I was moving out there.
And right when he moved away from his family across the country, I dropped out of college.
Holy
He was
shit!
like,
you,
"I'm
dropped
done."
you dropped out of college for this.
Yeah, I went to 1 year of college.
What were you studying?
Business marketing.
Yeah, and so like here, actually, keep talking about like you dropped out of college, okay?
Yeah. So I went throughout my freshman year of
Yeah.
college, and then that summer after that year,
Yeah.
we went to Hawaii together,
Okay.
and we landed like a real estate gig out there.
No.
So it was like we were. It was the first trip we really took together as working together.
Okay.
And we came back from that trip, and it was like 2 weeks before I started school again.
Yeah.
And I was like, there is no way I was on such a high from that trip.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I can go back to school. Like, I'm going to make this work. I have to make this work. I created a full-on business pitch presentation to pitch my parents on a gap year. And my parents are super traditional when it comes to school, right? So
This is
I
probably
was,
a crazy idea for them.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I was extremely nervous, but I was like, hey, wrote down this whole pitch. I pitched them on it, and I was like, I pitched them on a gap year.
Okay.
Wink, wink. I knew
Yeah.
I was never
12
coming
months.
back. Sorry, mom. Sorry, dad.
He's still young too badly. Yeah. Shout
And,
out, mom.
They're always gonna like support me and love me, right?
Yeah.
But the moment that really scared me was like, they're like, that's okay, you can do it, but
Okay.
from here on out, like you're financially on your own. So if you're willing to do that and make that leap, then like,
Wow.
go for it, like we'll love you, obviously. And I was like, I'm ready to do it. So that year, it was like, I really have to prove myself.
100%.
And that's right when Lucas moved out, was that year.
You're like, you guys are all in. So financially, you were on your own, starting your own business, left college. That's a big moment. That's a scary moment. Did you have doubts?
I mean, not really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not really. Like, I've never doubted myself. Like, I had some thoughts where
Right.
I was nervous. It was like, maybe I won't be able to make rent this
Yeah.
month,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Take the rent.
But
Have a great day.
yeah, I mean, I think we both knew that if we can just be extremely ambitious, we'll be able to make it work. And
Okay.
we were just hustling. Like that year, we weren't working together. It was completely like solo freelance.
Yeah.
Trying
Yeah.
to take as many gigs as we possibly could
Okay.
and post on social media as much as we could.
So that's what you're doing. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Lucas?
I mean, to bounce off that point, like I've heard this thing before, is if you work next to someone that's in flow state, very focused,
For sure.
you're going to pick that up.
Yeah.
Like you're going to receive that energy or at least see them
Okay.
and want to do the same thing. You're going to want to mirror them because it's a smart decision. It's something, if that's what you want to do, you will do it.
Okay.
And I think that's where we found a healthy medium between each other. That first year living in Salt Lake was like, we both want the same thing. We're doing it separately, but we were right next to each other.
And it sounds like you're having fun at the same time.
Exactly.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, we're going out to the salt flats. We're going and filming in the mountains whenever we want. It was a blast, man.
You two are living your dream. It's not even a dream job, you're just living your dream. You seem really happy. You are really happy. Yeah. So, but even like, again, I know this question because this is all going to be about like the people who are passionate about film and production and following in your footsteps. Do they need to go to college? Do they need to go and learn film studies? Or that's an alien area to me. Do they need to do that, or can they go and follow your steps? Would you advise people to go maybe to film school and check that out?
I mean, I think a great example is one of our friends. His name is Josh,
Okay.
and he's gone to USC, one of the best film schools in the
Okay.
US. And he's leveled up so much there.
Okay.
But it's like with any other craft or mindset,
Yeah.
it's like coming to Santa Teresa.
For sure.
You can level up anywhere in any place, but it's about being around the right people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And for me, like, I never went to college. Like, junior year
Wow.
of high school, I was like, I know for a fact I'm just gonna do video. I'm not gonna go to college.
You
I
just
can do
knew.
without it. Yeah, I like bought the Sam Colder course, which I do recommend. That was a great course.
Yeah.
Took that, and after that, I just knew I was like, I'm not gonna need college. I started getting paid work. Like
Okay.
as a junior in high school, I was ready to go. But I think it's a great example between me, him, and like our friend Josh. That
Yeah.
It's like wherever you know you're meant to be, or the people you need to be surrounded by, that's where you can do it.
Okay.
Passion and obsession is the greatest teacher you
Yeah.
ever have. Yeah, I don't think you
100%.
need school, and I'm not gonna say like don't go to school.
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
out of
I
college.
think it's
don't make
important.
your parents. Don't pitch your parents.
Yeah. But like, I mean, our friend Josh, like he goes to USC Film School. He's becoming very successful.
Okay.
His films are performing very well there. But like, that is because he is truly obsessed with it, right? He's trying
Okay.
to make the most out of it. Some of the other people that are, some of his classmates, like they just rush it off. They don't really try much.
Yeah, yeah.
But also you have people like Lucas and I that didn't go to school, but we're obsessed with it. Like we're putting in
Okay.
that obsession and that passion towards our craft, towards filmmaking,
Yeah.
without the degree, and it's been able to bring us, you know, a lot of success. But we didn't want to go the traditional film route.
Okay.
And create like full-on movies.
For sure.
We wanted to go the commercial route and
Okay.
create commercials. So I do know that if you're really trying to work on like a movie set, like a
Yeah.
high-end movie set,
Yeah.
I think that college can be super, like film school can be super beneficial and make the right connections.
Okay.
Having a degree and stuff like that. That wasn't what we wanted to do. We wanted to have full control of
Okay.
any piece of media that we create. Instead of being like a little part of it. I think that's the biggest thing for us.
You knew what you wanted. Just before we get into the next part, I want to learn about moving to LA and how you guys made that decision. Those Guinnesses seem like they're getting a bit warm, so I think we should have them. How many have we got left on that table? We've got one mic.
We got one
We can
Guinness
swap.
left, two
Can
Guinness left.
we swap up the mics while we're? Can we put the? What do we got? So we got one on the table. We got a delightful. We got two stouts and we've got a foreign
Oh,
beer.
you're saying like this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can just go like this.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's the thing. We're gonna put the empties over here.
Bro, the sandwich is so good.
It's good, isn't it? You got. I've been looking at this while we've been talking, so I want to eat the rest. But this is a gift from Saturday's podcast. I would like you to try some of this delicious lobster roll.
It tastes fresh.
It is. All the stuff is caught here. All right, so I'm on the
Bye-bye.
7% stuff now.
Yeah.
You guys want water or anything? Or?
Water would be great.
Okay, I'll get.
Actually, yeah, we probably should have.
It's amazing. Wow.
Okay. Would you guys like me to open your beverages for you?
Yes, please.
Service. Saturday service. Okay. So now you're on to the traditional Guinness, gents. Which would be, and you know what? This wasn't a bad one.
Should we make our own version right now or split the G? Should we see?
Let's see. I love it. No, let's do it. Let's play it out. Hold on.
Play a little game.
Okay.
So where do you think the G?
Good
would be?
question, my friend.
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you, my man. I'm gonna get some hydration here. Thank you, Felipe.
That lobster roll is so good.
It's very good. I think the bun is what makes it like stick out so much.
The bu-
It's like
the-
a sweet,
Yeah,
savory meal. It's really good.
bread is
Really,
amazing.
really
It's the
good.
bread. They're obsessed with it here.
Thank you, bro.
Now back to the most important matter of the night. Where are we thinking the G lands, gents? And
Oh
Usually it's
we
a
got
pint.
different bottles. So yeah, I mean, what do you think?
okay, so you've got like, okay, so I'm not going to this G, which is here. That is, the podcast will get very slurry. There we go.
Maybe
Maybe-
the top of this, the logo.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
this.
the heart. Let's do the heart.
Okay, we do the heart. We race. Okay, cool.
All right.
Cheers. Sláinte.
Cheers.
How do you say? Is there any cheers from your hometown that you do when you're having a beer?
We just say cheers.
Yeah, we're kind of lame. I guess.
Cheers and sludge. There we go. Okay, right. I'm gonna see if you're gonna get it. Right, I over-index
I can't
mine.
see it.
I can definitely see mine. Wow, that's a lot more
it's rough.
pungent. That's like an
Got the
IPA.
flashlight.
I've got Detective Luke on it here.
Oh, dude, it's got film over it.
Dude, I was gonna say.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never listen. You're just gonna have to come to Ireland and have a pint. There's your Agua de la Casa for you, and Luke, there's one for yourself. And the bottle's just over to you, just by you if you want to grab yourself a drink.
Sweet.
So again, right? So back again to the life of Luke and Lucas. You've started picking up these clients. You've started picking up on social media. It's all about being with the right people first of all, having the right values. What made you move to LA? How did that come about?
Yeah, so we were working with some clients out in Salt Lake City.
Awesome.
It was going well enough where we can support ourselves, we can have a good time, and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
And we started to work with, goes back to relationships. One of my childhood best friends, good friends, his name was Emmett Mulrooney. He was a musician from my hometown. And he transitioned to being like a social media manager for like different influencers or talent.
Totally.
And so we started working with his company a bit more as it started to grow.
Yeah.
And the production that we were providing for them started to be able to, make them more money or just help benefit the company identity in general. So we went and we were at a shoot in Chicago, right? You were in Chicago when they asked us?
Yeah. Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, we were in Chicago. We were at a shoot with them. And they they didn't give us an ultimatum, but they were like, hey, if you want to continue to work on these projects, I think it'd be best for you guys to move out to LA.
Okay.
And
How long ago was this, just for people at home and myself? When did you move to LA?
we moved to LA in
This was-
August, right?
Yeah, we moved to LA in August.
Okay.
And this conversation we had was probably in June or July.
Okay.
With them.
Quick.
Super quick.
Super quick.
Yeah, so after that, we thought about it for a little bit. We're like, there is a lot more opportunity, not only for business, but to connect with other like-minded people, which there was a lot more like-minded people in LA, as we soon found out.
Okay.
But we moved out 2 months later after we had that conversation with them.
Okay.
Honestly, we stayed in Airbnbs for the first 3 months because we were so on the edge. We're so scared. We're well, if we lose this client, that's our only client. That's our big fish.
The only client from LA.
Yeah, at the time when we first moved out there.
Yeah.
And then slowly.
But that client gave you the ultimatum.
But to an extent, yes, they weren't
They're kind of on the hook. Yeah.
But very quickly we made relationships out in LA, as you would, because
As you guys seem to always do.
yeah, there's so much opportunity out there. It's actually insane. So we started going out to different events, different opportunities where we can go and just have relationships with people, enjoy different people, and I think that led to a lot of the client base we have there now, which is awesome people.
Okay.
And that's why we're still there. We built a network of great people that share the same, at least, perspective on creativity that we do, and are ready to build with us. I think the most fun projects are the ones that we can receive a lot of creative control on.
Awesome.
And we've received that a lot. I think that's a fun part about it.
Okay. Going to the right environment is absolutely the right thing to do. That's LA was your would you have been as successful if you had stayed in your home base, not moving to LA?
I mean, there's just so much more opportunity in LA.
Yeah.
Utah, I think that you can create opportunity in any place that you are. I mean, to an extent.
Okay.
Right? But there's honestly a lot more opportunities, a lot more people, a lot more
For sure.
filmmakers, way more companies in Los
Yeah.
Angeles compared to Salt Lake City. And I think we just kind of wanted to take a leap of faith and really get out of the bubble.
Okay.
And just meet as many people as we can. We aren't going to stay in LA for a long time.
Okay.
We're just like, we're spending a small period of time to meet as many people as we possibly can.
Okay.
Build as many connections as we can. Because we're not, honestly, we're not like the biggest fans of LA.
Yeah.
We both grew up in places that are just completely the opposite.
Yeah.
Extremely peaceful,
And with,
slow.
I'm not saying LA doesn't have values, but values can become a bit thin in the city of entertainment.
Illusions.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, is
Yeah.
there? You guys though seem pretty locked in. Like, how do you, like, in a city where you have huge brands, huge views, like. I was like, we were obviously doing some filming earlier. There was people all around you. How do you remain so disciplined and you don't lean in maybe to the party lifestyle or the staying out so much? How do you remain so disciplined? Like, how have you managed to do that with like such incredible success?
That is an extremely hard thing to do.
Yeah.
And when you don't have a boss and you don't have
100%.
anybody telling you what to do, what your
Yeah.
schedule is, it really truly comes down to your own personal discipline.
Okay.
And for us, I'm not going to say we're perfect. Like, we don't wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
We honestly don't we don't have any crazy strict schedules.
Okay.
We're pretty chill with it. But I would say you do have to set boundaries for yourself.
For sure.
But the biggest thing for us is discipline. Like, where a lot of people go wrong within the whole discipline thing.
Yeah.
Is they go from like partying, having no schedule, whatever. They go from like crazy to just super intense.
Cold turkey is
Like they cold turkey. It's
super dialed in, like two
Yeah.
different worlds.
like I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. cold plunge,
Never
Yeah.
drink again.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not consistent. It's super not consistent. The biggest thing that you can do is little wins.
Little wins. Okay.
Little things that you do, for example, when you make your bed.
Yeah.
Just
I
make your
love
bed
that.
every single morning. Just do it.
For sure.
If you do that for a longer period of time, that's going to build like discipline in you.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
small little things, whether it's you spend 5 minutes less on your phone per day,
That's
right?
good.
You clean your dishes as soon as you like put them in the sink. Like, just little things like that add
Yeah.
up, and that's what creates the discipline. But for
Definitely.
me, what's truly helped is just like setting a routine
Okay.
for myself. Like, before I go to bed, I'll write down my to-do list that I have to do like the next day.
Yeah.
Um,
Physical paper.
Physical paper.
Okay, yeah.
It just helps me retain the information.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we're talking about the whole mentality stuff, that's just another conversation I can truly go down.
Okay.
But I would say also just the phone, like staying away from social media and technology within like the first hour that you wake up.
You guys do that, do you?
Oh, it is insane how much it affects your day.
Yeah,
It's
for
crazy.
sure.
Like,
I'm really bad at that.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't do it every single day. I'm not
Yeah.
like perfect. It's not like I have like a crazy good routine.
Mm.
But I really try to just not go on my phone. Like, since we've been out here, I've been trying not to go on it for the first hour, and I'll just
Well
like
done.
truly just like not think about anything else but what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And really just sit with myself,
Yeah.
clear my mind, and then I can go and adapt the day. And when I do that versus go on my phone immediately, it's a night and day difference.
Just I want to jump to Lucas after this question, but both of you you come across, and I feel really balanced and centered, and like that's hard to do in today's world. Like, people are all on their phones, they're all connected digitally. Like why? And I could be wrong. You could say something to me differently now, but why are you so centered and grounded and nearly happy in yourself?
We are normal. Like, truly.
What did you say?
Well, I'll let Lucas
Oh,
speak.
go ahead.
I was gonna say we aren't usually this like chill.
Yeah.
I would say, because at LA, one of the reasons we took this trip.
Okay.
We needed a break from the city and the stimulation because in the United States, in LA specifically,
100%.
the culture is like work. You have to keep up. You have to keep up. It's
Yeah.
like
all the time.
our
All the
mindsets
time.
there are just grind. So we're not like extremely good with like the balance, but we're learning to it. That's like a big
As
reason.
in you work too much?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We work. I mean, on average, probably 8 hours every single day.
8 to 12 hours.
Like every day. Yeah.
Every single day. And is it just the two of you?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have contractors, but
Yeah.
or like specific things, but
That's why we came out
80%.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like honestly to just sit in peace, like get away from work, not go on our phones, for a few days.
Yeah.
So we're learning how to do it.
Yeah.
What's done it for you, Lucas?
Yeah, I think it was the conversation we were talking about that we had with our host last night. It's
Okay.
like, if you're aware, and then you can then discern what your next move or mindset should be.
Okay.
You can start pulling away the curtains as of to like the way we were thinking out in LA, because it can consume you.
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
your environment is the biggest thing, I think. Yeah.
So I think out there, everyone around you is working their butts off. So it just seems very normalized. But out here, it's polar opposite. They're working, but they're working in the right position, with the right people, in the right place. And I think it taught us a lot.
Yeah.
And how we should go back to LA moving forward. We've thought about and restructured things completely. Just like how we want to move, like specific things within our business, or specific things we want to do, like go and surf,
Yeah.
or go and
You guys surf, do you?
We're not very good.
No, neither am I.
Yeah, we're beginners.
I think I'm world lads. Life is all like surfing will humble you, but I'm a beginner as well. But like, sorry, I interrupted your flow. That was one question I really wanted to ask you. You guys surfing over here?
We get wrecked by the waves.
We get
We
destroyed.
try.
We
So
can't
we
get-
get up sometimes. and-
Yeah, yeah. It's just getting out to the break is the hardest part, because
Yeah.
we lift every day, but somehow we don't have enough cardio to get out to the
Yeah, we
break.
don't have the endurance.
I don't.
It's different. It's a different gravy. It's
Yeah.
the water is beautiful. You just have to go in there with no. Like, I think it's the best narrative for life. Like, go into the water with no expectations. Like, go in there and like respect the sea as much as you can. Obviously, again, like maybe you could draw similarities between this and LA, but when you're going out in the water, you're looking at where the break is, like where you can swim around the wave. Like, is there a lot of surfers out there? Like, what part of the wave are you gonna catch? I apply surfing to life. Like, whatever happens. I'm gonna do my best when I'm out there, and I'm gonna read the conditions as best that I can. But sometimes, like, you'll just get like a freak one coming from the side, or you might land on your board the wrong way, and yeah, it's an amazing sport.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Oh.
That was a really good analogy.
It's the Guinness. Surfing's incredible. But again, like similar to me following my passions, like when you catch that wave, when you feel like, have you guys caught a green wave before? Like a fully formed one yet? Like not even go through a barrel, but just caught one and turned. Like that feeling. Oh, like it literally makes, like, I don't know, like I would go on the water anyway, even if I was getting pummeled, and I would go over and over again because I just love what it does. But when you catch that wave and you look to your right and you see like the white foam, and you're racing with the white foam, you're just turning in, you're just like, wow. Like, it's just, and then even when you're paddling out and you go under the water and you feel like the wave coming and it rushes, you feel the power of this thing, and you're like, I am a dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a really good representation of entrepreneurship in general as well. Is you're getting pummeled at first. Like right when you learn how to surf, you're getting absolutely pummeled through the white water.
Absolutely.
Like you can't get out back. And you get a little bit better, you put more time and work into it.
Yeah.
And you finally catch like one wave. Like
That's
you
right.
get one small win. And that's what makes you keep going.
Yeah.
It's like something you get addicted to.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm really trying to learn how to surf a little bit more.
Brilliant.
Because that feeling of catching a wave is just honestly like one of the best feelings in the world. Same with entrepreneurship. Like as soon as you push through and work your butt off, you finally see that like first inch of success.
Yeah.
It's just addicting. It makes you want more.
You said one thing, I don't want to change the conversation too much, but you talked about like when you started making your own money doing those side projects. It was the same with me. I used to like bus tables in a big restaurant when I was in college in my early 20s while I was there. And on the weekends, I would sell, I don't know if you've ever seen these no junk mail signs, like no solicitation.
No solicitation, yeah.
Exactly. So these were huge in Ireland, lads, like 10 years ago. And I printed up a bunch and I went door to door, and they like proper stickers, and I would sell them for $3.
You would go door to door, knock on doors, and sell no soliciting signs.
As you're soliciting.
And this was like a joke on the door. I was
Is
like,
crazy.
and you're like, you're never gonna see me again. And like it was incredible. I would like
That's genius.
printed them up, and I was making no money in busting tables. Like it was like wedding receptions, so people wouldn't even tip you at weddings, of course. But you'd work like, again, like the people who do like hospitality jobs, they're actually harder than what we do. Like you were busting your ass, and like you'd work late, you'd get up early. But on the weekends when I had a day off, I had these stickers that I printed up that I saved a bit of money for, and I went knocking door to door, and they cost me like 30 cents, and I'd sell them for $3. And 10 years ago, cash was even more common. Like in my mind, even at 21, 22, I knew everyone had $3 in their pocket. So I'd knock a door, I'd make my pitch, and I would sell them. And I would sell in an hour, probably, I would knock 20 doors, and I would sell 14, 15 stickers.
What? That is crazy. That's wild.
And that kept, and then all of a sudden I would be walking back after an hour or two. Like at the start, I had loads of energy. I'd do 3 hours, I'd make like you'd sell 30 stickers. 30 was always my daily target. Mm-hmm. So that's about 45 to 50 houses. And that you do the math, that means, okay, I'm gonna knock about 70 doors because some people aren't in. So that's about 2 hours of work. So you make $90 for 2 hours of work, and I would go out 4 days a week, and that would be $360. And I was probably making $200 from the restaurant stuff, like even. And then all of a sudden wondering like, how am I able to make this much money doing my own thing? I just thought it was the wildest concept ever. Mm-hmm. And then one thing led to another. My friend and my buddy started doing it with me. We were then able to, like, Ireland is a bit of a different tuition fee. It's not like the US fees, but I was able to pay for my college, pay for my dorm room. I was able to move out.
From selling stickers?
From selling stickers.
Wow.
Yeah, it was my first business. It was wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, can I ask you a question?
Shoot. Oh, of course, yeah, Jesus God, yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
From learning how to do sales and going into selling no soliciting stickers, just learning sales in general, what has helped you from learning that the most? Like why do you think, would you recommend somebody else goes and like learns how to understand selling?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's an extremely good quality to understand.
Absolutely.
I feel like it can relate to other, conversations as well, you know. But what was one of the favorite things that you took away from it, I guess?
Guys, I could give you you don't know much about me. I could give you so many stories of like sales. I think like I'll give you two. So the first thing is what you have is unique, and it's really special, is that you're founders. Like people
that were what?
Like you're founders. You founded a company. You've like you like, maybe because you've either been born as this and you've never known otherwise, and you've like both of you have like you moved out with your friend, like to your friend. You're born as founders, and not everyone is like that. Like the concept of starting a business to, let's call them a normal person, is insane. Like you're 90% fail within the first year. You are taking huge risk, either like no matter what age you are, and the risk increases. You're foregoing a salary, foregoing that safety net of like your home, your food. Like it is an insane thing we are doing. Like we're creating something out of nothing. So the fact, like people can feel that from you. So you don't need to read any sales book. You don't need to read right now. For your next customers, you will, but for right now, people can feel that passion off you, and they want to back that. That's why I love the States for that, and San Francisco, where because like that founder mentality was on every single corner you turned. I could like indoors in Ireland where I was starting my first business, I couldn't get into boardrooms of big CEOs, but in San Francisco, they would take a chance on you. They would take a chance on you as the underdog, as the little guy, and that founder passion you can't bottle, you can't teach your staff. So the first thing is, if there's founders listening and watching to this, you've got it. Your passion will get you in the door. Your passion will get you your first customers. But after that, you're going to hire super smart people who are, and I'll tell you the next thing, they're going to teach you a sales methodology. So I was 28, 29 years old, and I thought I was God's gift to sales. I thought charm could like win you deals and graft. I was a charmer. I could talk to people, and I was a grafter. I always used to work so hard. But my first tech company was LinkedIn, and that is like the golden city, like the easiest sale you'll ever make. And they have the most wonderful environment, free food, free gym. You were surrounded by 35 different nationalities. It is, my best friends came from LinkedIn. Like, I was so grateful. But again, like, I liked it, but I never liked the comfort. Like, I knew, not being too cocky, I was wasting myself and my superpower, and I wanted to do something of real impact. So my first step to doing that was like, I'm going to a smaller company because I got a higher position there, and I will be able to get a higher position and grind a bit more. And boy, was I in for a rude awakening. So after LinkedIn, I was like overconfident, charming man who thought I could win deals with a personality, and I was so wrong. I went in there and it was a Series E company on the East Coast of New York. It was a localization, so translation software. And we were not number one like LinkedIn, and everyone is a LinkedIn around. We were number 6 out of 10 of localization companies. And within the first 6 months, folks, I almost got fired. And that was the first time I've almost got fired in my life. And my old way wouldn't work. And what did work was a sales methodology. And I'll always be forever grateful for my VP, Brian O'Reilly. I'm hungry, but I sat down with him I would work my ass off. Like, people say I'll work my ass off. He was in New York, I was in Dublin, and I would literally join him for deals. I would read every book he gave me, and I would work as much as I can. And slowly but surely, the numbers started to change. And so,
was there obsession behind that?
To be good, nearly for me, it's not a good way to be, but it was where I was internally at the time. I had like a chip on my shoulder. I was like, I wanted to prove something to myself when I don't need to prove anything to myself. But sometimes that can be used for good, and you've seen that and you can turn something of toughness into a thing of beauty. But I worked my ass off for 2 years, and I learned the sales methodology, and I learned how to communicate, so much so that I have 3 books that I've read probably 9 times at this point, because I was just know the basics. He talked about making your bed. It doesn't need to be some convoluted, big mathematical structure. I read 3 books that I swear by. One is Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss, and that is the art of negotiation. And that is the basics of communication. I read it again, and when I finished it, I would start on my second book, and that was the Sandler sales methodology. And that is a little bit dated, but that was 50 rules on how to sell. And I would then read that over and over, and because all of a sudden your brain will automatically remember a technique that you can use in real life. And then the third book would have been Medic, which is a framework for B2B software sales, because it's not by accident these companies have scaled from 0 to 1 million, which is super hard. Going from 1 to a billion, you do need a rigorous sales methodology for your sales reps. So I learned that in and out, and it's basically taking your customer through a carousel, a workflow. So I read those 3 books. I love communicating, I love talking, and I read them religiously during my time in corporate in sales, and I did that for another 3 years. But I still felt, I know I'm going on a long tangent here, but I've never actually done this, but I still felt pretty empty. I started a company 24, going to corporate because I was scared, and that's why I really admire you guys for leaving college, moving to LA, and having each other. But I felt pretty empty, and like I was earning so much money, and like all of the like externally on paper, like everything was going great, but I just never like made my heart beat. And anyway, I made the brave decision in 26, 25, 24, end of 23 to start my own business with my friend. And I've never looked back. I had a boss in 3 years, and we grew that company. It went really well. And yeah, I'm super grateful. And like those techniques that I don't want people to go get those books now. Maybe if they're in their passion, great. But the most important thing anyone can do is listen to their heart, and then everything else figures itself out. You'll learn that stuff down the line. That's fine. First thing is start from your values, start from your first principles.
Yeah. And as we're talking to you, I mean, you're an extremely good conversationalist.
Thank you very much.
I know that we've talked about this a few times, like throughout this podcast. Is just building relationships with people, how important that is.
Absolutely.
So, for the people watching, what advice would you give to them when you're out networking, when you're making new friends?
Yeah.
You know, because it's a hard thing to do. Like
100%.
It's really hard to go and talk to people and open up and network with them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have a lot of experience with sales. You're a really good conversationalist. What advice would you give, to us and to those people that are maybe scared to go out to networking events, go and have conversations with people?
Wow, these are great questions, man. You should be doing a podcast, not me. And we've been talking for over an hour 7 at the moment. So first off, like I can give you a couple of pieces. So one, it was back in August. I was in Arizona, and I just had a girl tell me that she might or might not want to go on a date with me, and it was kind of up in the air. And I was sitting with my friend Diego from Italy, from the south of Italy, and I started unloading on him. And I'm like, which is good. You should always communicate what you like. Always like let out, or you either write it or say it, and like let it out of your heart. But I remember him. I was like, should I text her? Should I not? Like, should I meet up with her? Like, what should I do? What should I wear? And he just turns to me, and he's like, bro, stop overthinking. And like that's the first thing I would say to anyone who's looking to talk online or talk in person, is just don't overthink it. Second one would be just to do it. Just do it. Put it out there. Even if like just put your art out there. You will learn, like you did from when you were taking the photos, like moving out, doing reel after reel every day. You learn by osmosis then. Like it's the same with me in sales. Like those sales techniques still come naturally to me today. And then the third, if there's anyone out there, because I was like that, and you're like, what will people think? What will they say? All of this will happen. Blah blah blah. First of all, like that's all in your head, and it's like those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. And always have great people around you, because they know like what you're doing, how much it means to you, and those are the people to keep around in your life. So these are all really hard things to do. So those are the 3 things. And for your brain, because your brain my brain needs logic. So you have your daily thing about making your bed. What I do when I'm really scared or I'm scared to do something, I will then, after doing it, at the end of the day, I'll write down what's that one needle mover, what's the one scary thing that I did that day. That I know that's scary. Like you can, maybe taking that wave might not be scary to me, but maybe asking for a discount in a restaurant, preparing for this interview with you guys, I know that's scary for me. And then all of a sudden it compounds. You build and you build and you build, and it's incredible.
So you're saying do something that puts you out of your comfort zone, even if it's minor, every single day, and that over time will compound and create.
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing, yeah.
It's the best. Like I have a habit tracker. I read Atomic Habits here. Again, 2 books that changed my life have been here. Have been Untethered Soul.
Oh my gosh.
We love that book. That book's insane.
That was on my list to ask you boys, like what your books are. You love Untethered Soul?
We haven't read all the way through it, but we've definitely been starting to read it. And even off of the initial concept of the book, it's very impactful. It's very, very different than anything we've ever heard before.
100%.
Putting a face to
this. So,
oh, I know this one.
Yeah, this is honestly has made an extreme impact in my life is in the Untethered Soul when they talk about your subconscious mind completely controls the way that you live. Like
100%.
Whatever's going on internally in your mind reflects outside. You will live whatever your mind is thinking.
100%.
And the hardest thing for us nowadays, especially with so much technology, so much like dopamine all the time on our phones, is you have like an inner critic that is always just in your mind. It's like a silent voice that stays with you, and it's always like negative.
Absolutely.
It's always like it holds you back, right?
Yeah.
It's like, don't do this, like, don't go to the event. It makes you overthink, just like what you were saying. And a tip that they give you in this book is to start avoiding that, and like rewiring your brain to not have that negative mindset. Is objectifying that negative voice.
100%.
So turning that negative voice into a person that you know that,
I love that.
you know, like I imagine a specific person in my life when I was like super young that was like a negative person or was maybe bullying me in school. And whenever it's just being aware of these negative thoughts whenever, you know, there's like doubt in my mind, like my subconscious mind is doubting me, I picture that person's face like speaking to me. It's like, why would I take that if he's saying that straight to my face? Like, I'm not gonna take that. Like, I'm myself, you know. And honestly, just being aware of it more and objectifying and turning it into a person helps you honestly live like a more peaceful life. 100%. But the biggest thing, honestly, over that, the biggest thing that that book taught me was just general awareness, right? Because we're I mean, I don't know the exact number. Maybe you do. It's like 80% or whatever of our like living day. I mean, when you're in idle mode, right? When you're just in idle mode, let's say when you're taking a shower, it's like 99% of people aren't physically fully like mentally present. When you're in the shower, you're always just like random thoughts, right? And this book tells you when you're in the shower, like feel the water like hitting your skin.
Absolutely.
Like
Very
smell
sensory.
it. Like sensory. Like be aware of your environment, be present. It's beautiful. Like it's so peaceful for the mind to do that. Sit in silence and be aware of your environment, be aware of the people. Because I mean, you're most of the time living in the future or in the past. You're never present.
Never present.
So.
What do you think, Lucas?
Yeah, I think it's like the things that you learn when you're in the present are very applicable to the businesses we build and the relationships we choose. You know, same with your sales experience. It's like if you're truly present, you're aware, you're understanding the things that are happening to you, you'll learn from it, you'll be able to apply it, but being biased, it's like most of the time we're not doing that.
No.
Like
everyone's
myself,
like
I'm
in their own heads.
Like even here, like we're in one of the most beautiful places and you still have to like snap yourself back into it. You're like, we're here, you know?
Thank you very much, mate.
Oh, I got you.
So you got me. This is my water here.
Sorry, I didn't
Delightful.
know if you
No, that's all
you had
good.
another water over there.
No, it's sorry to interrupt you, Lucas. You could be in the most, like you said, you could be in the most beautiful place like Santa Teresa. Still not really be here.
Yeah. How do you like find yourself being more present throughout the day? Like what snaps you back into?
There's two things there. One, I think I like the way you're objectifying and thinking of a person for the negative experiences. Luke, what I used to do when I was bad, I don't do it as much as I don't need to because I talk compassionately to myself now. But I would like, if I'm in a bad mood and it's like anger or resent or someone I'm trying to, like I was resentful of, I would make them like a funny little cartoon character. They're kind of like yapping there on the fucking counter. I'm like, whoever it might be, like, I'd be like, no, you can stay there, that's fine. I'm gonna get on with my day. You can hang around with me if you'd like, but I'm gonna get on with my day and go do my things. And nearly when you give that bad thought permission to be there, it goes away. And the second thing I think is that it's super smart. I think it's like the daily things every day. And I don't like, because there's such a need for people to be happy, that's why the motivation industry kicks off. Like get up at 5 a.m., do cold plunges, like all of that stuff, because people are like, the most popular section in an airport is self-help. Like, people want to get better. So what I do is I write every day. I will do 10 minutes, 15 minutes of silence. And when I'm super scattered, even when I'm in a good mood, like I could be listening to music while driving or doing something, but I'm not being fully present, in a good way or a bad way, I will like notice 3 things around me. I'm like, oh, okay, there's a camera in front of me. I've got a glass in my hand. It feels lukewarm. Like I see Luca there. I see an orange top, and that brings me back to the center. Or gratitude as well. What am I truly grateful for right now? Like, and then that brings me back.
Yes.
I'm here again.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
No, that was beautiful. And
Thank you.
I mean, you do podcasts with such amazing people in all different industries and talents. And right now, like, we're talking about filmmaking and our careers.
Yeah.
I think no matter what you do, just having healthy habits. I mean, I guess I'm saying that as I'm drinking a beer.
No, this is it. It's Saturday night. Rico's after hours.
But just you have to make sure that your internal state is healthy,
100%.
because that reflects your work, your life,
Yeah.
any single thing that you do. Like, the problem isn't out there, the problem is in here.
Always in there, dude.
Fix that, and that
Yeah.
changes here. For us as filmmakers, like, if we're not in physically or a mentally like healthy state, it's going to show in our work. Our work's not going to be, it's not going to shine.
Yeah.
Right? It's like we have to be solid, we have to be clear, we have to be present, and we have to understand ourselves, and that's what shines throughout whatever you do, whether it's filmmaking or entrepreneurship or sales. It's all like within the body, and it's all internal.
Absolutely. I love that. That's all what we're we've been talking for about an hour, 17 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, whole time, yeah. It's flew by. I'm really curious, because like you've done a lot of brave things, and you've had such amazing success in 18 months that you've moved across country, you've moved to LA, you've landed massive clients, you're flying to Santa Teresa. Like, what is next for you? Ideally, like, what is the dream? What's the dream? Anything, like the next step for both of you as a business? What is that?
Yeah, I think the next step is to continue to do more stuff like this. Like,
Yeah.
hang out with like cool people and
Thank you.
run a business that allows us to do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Set up the business so we can work on like really fun projects that inspire us.
Yeah.
And
What's a cool project you'd like to work on?
I think
Well, no, I mean, you can say yes, seriously.
I think something within like the search space would be really fun, like mayhem.
Okay.
Like that'd be really cool. Like I think a big inspiration for us
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now. It was the guy I showed you today, Andy Woodward.
Yeah. That video is incredible.
Yeah, that guy's super inspiring. I think projects like that are just very stylistic, the stuff we love doing, and then stuff that will just like allow us to come out to places like Santa Teresa, setting up systems that truly help people.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. For us right now in the state of business that we're in, we're trying to build something that's completely automated to the point where we can be remote in a place like Santa Teresa and still have our business like working.
Awesome.
And for us right now, like that route is going, like the past 3 months we've been building an AI studios.
No way.
Right when
We have been talking for almost an hour and a half, and we have not mentioned that you're building an AI studio.
Yeah, so as like a traditional filmmaker, right when AI came out,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like I don't like the effect that AI has
On an industry.
on an industry.
Dude,
from,
I
like, a
completely
creative
agree.
standpoint.
Like you put in stuff to write, like write me an email, and it's the most terrible thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, you need to go you need to counterculture it. You need to go more raw, more original. Yeah.
Yeah, but like with that said, it's just the future, and it's like
It
I
is.
feel like you have to keep up with the new tools that are coming out,
Yeah.
the new AI softwares that are coming out. I feel like it's extremely crucial. For us, the escape is building an AI studio. So like the past 3 months, honestly, a lot of the campaigns we've been doing with clients recently have been fully AI productions. So we will hire out contractors to create to create that. But the amazing side of that is like we're still able to use our creative direction and our creativity to produce that. And we tell our AI engineers and guys that are extremely talented with it our vision, and they're able to execute it. But the beautiful thing with that is it's allowing us to scale it. We can be completely remote, so we can be here in Santa Teresa and do it.
Incredible, guys.
Financially, we're trying to scale that so we can honestly like travel this, live in Santa Teresa for a while, not be tied to a location. But our passion truly lies in creating meaningful stories. Like for me, I want to be able to make my money through that or through other ways that I can remotely. And I don't even, I don't have to have a company that hires me for a video. It's like I just want to tell stories that will be able to impact myself and other people. Like we came out to Santa Teresa, and our host, who's lived here for a while, has an amazing lifestyle. He's one of the most spiritual people I've ever met.
100%.
And just from meeting him, it was like, we're gonna shoot a documentary of him on this trip.
Amazing.
Because we feel like his story can impact so many people.
Absolutely.
It hit us in the heart. Those are the projects that I wanna be able to work on. Right? So it's like building that other avenue of the AI studios to help us become financially free and support ourselves.
Incredible.
And then this telling the stories the other way, it doesn't matter if people are paying us for that. That's just true passion right there. So
Yeah, I think there's like a difference between like there's the term that there's like AI slop now. And you can create AI slop,
For sure.
or you can take your experience and you can apply it accordingly. So we've been like you were saying, making full AI productions, and then also like integrating it into like the real commercial productions we've been doing. So like we'll take shots we've already taken in real life, and we'll generate different angles, and we'll elevate those productions
Very smart.
to make them better, just as you could do with short
What
film.
kind of software are you using? I'm interested for the more like people that maybe who are at your stage right now watching to this. What would you recommend as tools for that?
Right now, I mean, the past few months, we've been using a software called Flora,
Okay.
which is like you can use every single AI model that's out right now, like photo and video generation.
No way.
And use them all on the same platform.
I'm so happy I asked you that. Okay.
So it's like very quick workflows.
it's really easy to use.
Yeah, we use
Awesome.
ChatGPT to like create prompts.
Yeah.
And that will pretty much bring us through our workflows like extremely fast. And so now we're trying to get to the point where, like we were talking about Claude earlier, like how Claude can like really speed up processes. And now like you can teach Claude how to like write prompts, and like, for example, Claude can now like write the prompts for you, control your whole browser, like pretty much make all of the content for you once you teach it. And there's things like that where it's like if a client needs, let's say, a product image in a store or a product image on the street, those are things that you can just tell the Claude and give your client upfront value while creative directing it. Like there's much better options to create value at a very fast rate.
For sure.
Yeah.
Speed.
And one of the clients that I worked with, they're a swimwear company in Utah. And I went out to Cabo with them and like 2 models.
For sure.
That entire trip to go and shoot their new collection that they were coming out with, that entire trip, I think them as a company, from like the place that we stayed at, travel, paying out the models, paying out the photographers, the filmmakers, the food, everything, they spent around like $100,000.
Sounds like a fun holiday.
Oh, it was it's so grateful. Obviously, I love going out on those trips and creating it. But what's insane is like we can help solve solutions for clients where it's like, hey, we can create you a new collection drop completely like through AI.
Okay.
Even if it's just revamping your website, your social media page. So it truly helps them spend less, like save more money, spend less money, get the content way quicker, and us still be able to like provide creative input on these projects,
I have one more question before we go. I know that was the last question. Apologies. Because again, like you've been through so much together, and you're building something amazing together. Like, what's one thing you like about each other? like each of you. So what, Lucas, what do you like about Luke, and Luke, what do you like about Lucas?
I think one thing I like about Luke is that I can have like a best friend to move through life with. Like we're always at like the same pace or page because we've been friends for so many years and we're running a business together that it's almost like this like grounding or like compass in your life that you can always come back to and be like, hold me accountable to an extent, but also like, hey, this is where you need to step better. Yeah. I think it's like a very, like I said, grounding and center force to our lives that we've been able to step into over and over and over again.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'd honestly have to agree. We're extremely blunt with each other. We're extremely straight up with each other.
Right.
Because we love each other. You know, like if one of us messes up, the other person will tell them and hold each other accountable. And we're open-minded. Like if I mess up, even if I don't want to be told, like Lucas will call me out for it, and it's just tough love. And for me, it's like I appreciate you, calling me out for that. Like trying to we just try to build each other up. So transparency, and being blunt with each other, I think that is what true love is. Because if I show Lucas a video that's like completely trash, and he's like, oh dude, it's so amazing, right? I'm not gonna learn from that. Absolutely. If I show him a video and he picks out things, he's like, I don't like this, I don't like that. It's like, thank you, like I can grow from that.
Absolutely, because you both care. That's what you're doing. You care for each other. You care for your business. You care for your future. That's some disagreement is the wellspring of fucking opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Guys, what an episode! What a chat!
Insane.
Have you guys done a lot of podcasts before?
We've never done one.
This is your first one?
Yeah.
I did one when I was like back in 2020.
Okay.
I did one.
His second one.
It was on a Zoom call.
I never want to do it. Thank you so much.
First in person though.
Thank you. Yeah, in persons are the best. In persons with drink after hours here.
Oh man.
And having a couple of getting to see you guys in your element earlier on the beach, filming, and then chatting with you, Lucas first. That was really fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We're so grateful to be here. We really appreciate it. I mean, the fact that we're just in Santa Teresa, met such an amazing person.
Thank you, man.
Check something off the bucket list. Drink a Guinness with Irish.
When you're over my side of the world, if I'm there, we'll have a pint together as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%. We'll actually really split the G this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. It flew by. I feel like we just entered flow state for a little bit.
Yeah, we got a few more days together.
You guys were super interesting to talk to.
Yeah, those were you as well.
There was no time I was ever stalling for questions. I've tried to keep a kind of a firm timeline, just to a beginning, middle, and end. But you were just you even the fact that you flipped to me was really good. No guest has ever done that. How long are you in Santa Teresa?
Till the 21st.
21st. Okay.
And you leave Wednesday.
We talked about this, and because we were trying to think about what to do. Okay, I go on Wednesday, but is there any type of person or area people you'd like to meet? So I'm gonna stop recording. 1 second.